Sheffield, one of Britain's largest and most industrial cities. It wasn't too long ago that the city's air was thick with the smog of steel manufacture. But times have changed. The city is full of parks and animals thrive. So the time is about 5:20 in the morning, and we're heading up to the moor early to try and get some footage of some deer. Hopefully there'll be some bucks up there, but we'll see when we get there. So we've been walking for about an hour now, and for the last 15 minutes we've been hearing the bellowing of stags, which means we must be quite close. We've also arrived at an area where the ground has been trodden down and there are these deer droppings everywhere. We reckon we're quite close, so about 10 more minutes worth of walking and we should find them. Okay, so we've just arrived at the slightly smaller male. He's circling the group, attempting to track the females using his bellowing. Unfortunately, due to his slightly smaller stature, he's not been very successful, though he has attracted one female. Despite us being only 6 miles away from Sheffield city centre, we can stand here in the Peak District and observe these fantastic animals. He's circling the group and bellowing to try and attract the attention of the females. If he wins the challenge with the other stag, he'll gain control of the harem and have them for the mating season. Male red deer retain their antlers for about half of the year. Once the antlers have shed, stags form bachelor groups in order to work cooperatively. 1 or 2 members tend to look over the herd in order to look out for potential danger. The rest of the members can eat and rest. Though out here in the Peak District, there are very few dangers, so this doesn't often happen. Around this time of the year, an animal with a little more plumage is also trying to attract a mate. The female mallard is predominantly mottled, with each individual feather showing sharp contrast from the ones around it. The males are easily recognised by their bottle green heads, a distinct white collar separating the green head from the purple-tinged brown chest. Mallards usually form pairs during October and November. Around this time, you can see the courtship displays of these underappreciated birds. Here we see an example of nod swimming, a technique where a male swims rapidly for a short distance with its neck held low, just grazing the surface of the water. Here we see another display, called grunt whistling. The male raises his head out of the water, pulls his head up, and gives a remarkable whistle, followed by a grunt as he moves back to normal posture. In this short film, we've looked at just 2 of the animals found in and around Sheffield. It's a city where nature is integrated into everyday life. There isn't a separation between trees and houses, but they flow through one another in a symbiotic relationship. It's very easy in city life to sit on our sofas and watch David Attenborough talk about animals thousands of miles away. And as beautiful as those animals are, we often forget the beauty in our very own gardens. In Sheffield, we are very fortunate to have an almost unparalleled access to nature. So whether you live in Sheffield or not, come explore the city from another angle, and you may be surprised what you find.